Hey everybody, as many of you know, a few weeks ago I released a music CD that had 10 original songs on it that I had been working on. And thank you to everyone for the kind words, I appreciate it. And when talking to people, there were quite a few people that were interested in how I did it. I did it all right here in my home office, keyboard controller and PC and some speakers, and I can pretty much do everything there. Everything you hear was done right here. It starts with this. This is a keyboard controller. As you can see, it makes no sound on its own. It has really no way to make sound on its own. It's a controller much like this is a keyboard controller, but rather than A, S, D, F, G, this sends C, D, E, F, G, and the PC knows how hard I'm hitting it and what notes I'm hitting it, and without getting real technical, it's a controller. The sounds are actually decided on the PC. So as I use this, like say we're this is a song I'm finishing up, I've been working on, the drums. Kick drum, snare drum, has hi-hat, and as a basic drum beat, I just record that in. And I might record, say, 8 bars. And if I need 32 bars of the same thing, well, what's great about the technology, once again, it's copy and paste. I can take the 8 bars, I copy them, and then I paste them in. Now I have 32 bars of the drum beat that I need. I can paste them in for the second verse, and maybe I want to add something or take something away. It's get in there, click, boom, just like you're deleting a letter in a word when you're typing. It's actually that simple as far as control, which is really nice, which is much different from how it was years ago where you had to go in and retake. So that's drums, and whether you need toms or crash cymbals or whatever, it's controlled by the keyboard controller. Also, like here's the bass. This is just the one bass sound that I've used. There's literally an endless supply of basses you could have. Then the next is the piano. Now, I don't know how good the sound quality is here, but it sounds very good as for representation of what an actual piano sounds like. Plus, a lot of these sounds, which are really nice, I downloaded almost all of these for free. These are free for anyone to use. A lot of these were recorded by top audio engineers in the country, so you're getting the absolute best. It wasn't like it was years ago where it was what it was. You set up a mic and geez, I hope it sounds good. The best in the country, best in the world are producing these sounds for everyone to use. So that's really nice feature that technology has given us. Here's a kind of an electric guitar sound I'm using in this one. Here's just a keyboard sound. It's called a pad, so it's just kind of a filling sound. Here's another one. These are all just sounds that I chose. Now, when I'm doing this probably took me 8 or 10 hours picking out these different songs that I want. There's that. A certain sound effect I'm using on it. Solo synth. Let me set this here. So all these different sounds are here, and I essentially, when I write, I usually it's the piano part first. I'll just with maybe a basic piano sound or maybe a certain synth sound that I like. I just start messing around with it, and the song starts forming in my head, and maybe then I'll add just a drum beat, a basic drum beat to kind of give it a feel. And then you begin sculpting and molding the song, and it's just, I think this will sound good, and then it just kind of all just comes out. I guess that's where the magic is. Then, okay, this will be the verse, this will be the chorus, and then I go through and I set it all up of where it's going to be. So that's really like the first half of recording this. I'm doing this video in 2 parts. The second part, I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see what the DAW, the digital audio workstation, what's actually happening there. So that's how the sounds are come up with. That's how all of this works. So I'll see you in part 2.